What if I told you that we never landed on the moon in 1969? Here are 5 facts that prove it never happened. Stick with me as the last one will blow your mind. Number 1, the computer problem. The Apollo guidance computer had 4 kilobytes of RAM and ran at 0.043 megahertz, weaker than a pocket calculator. And yet they claim it handled precise moon landings, navigation, and astronaut survival. Number 2, the Van Allen radiation belt. To reach the moon, astronauts had to pass through deadly radiation belts. NASA says thin aluminum shielding protected them. But how, if the belts were so dangerous? How did 1960s tech survive exposure that should have been lethal? Number 3, flawless communication 240,000 miles away. NASA supposedly transmitted live video and audio from the moon to Earth without advanced satellites. Even today, we struggle with lag and interference over long distances. How did they achieve perfect transmission in 1969? Number 4, the spacesuit mystery. NASA says their suits protected astronauts from 250 degrees Fahrenheit in sunlight to 250 degrees Fahrenheit in shade. But these suits were never tested in space-like conditions before the mission. How did they work flawlessly on the first try? So did it really happen? When you add it all up, the primitive computer, deadly radiation, flawless communication, and miraculous suits, it starts looking less like a scientific triumph and more like a well-orchestrated production. Follow for part 2.